going to start in the city of New Delhi,
Hop onto the Yamuna River.
through Agra to a place called Allahabad, where the Yamuna meets the Ganges River.
Continue on the Ganges River all the way to Varanasi. From Varanasi, we go through the poorest province in India, Bihar.
And enter West Bengal, which is the last province in India. And then we're going to cut across into Bangladesh and finish the trip in Dhaka.
That whole trip's going to take us about 2,500 kilometers.
We don't have any experience actually rowing our boat.
Just camp on the side of the river and in villages. And
We got a few small cameras. We don't have any cameramen. We don't have any people with us. We don't really have a plan. We just know we start in Delhi and we end in Dhaka, and the river only pushes us one way. We are the official owners of our boat.
This boat is completely different. We have to learn everything from scratch again.
We're going to Bangladesh. It's gonna be a brand new trip. It's my first look at the Ganges in 2 months, and it's huge. Boats are flying down it. We're gonna go mace Dustin and see how it works.
it works. It's like tip-top shit. I think the most important decision that we've had to make is whether or not we should bring 2 local boatmen with us. It's official. These 2 men are coming with us.
We just met this guy. Made it one day into Bihar before he got robbed at gunpoint. It really just sounds like Bihar is like the Wild Wild West. Everyone's just like, why the hell are these guys doing this? And maybe we're just ignorant to the fact that like there is a lot of danger. We got a long way to go in Bihar.
With a population of over 100 million, Bihar is India's 3rd most populous state. In ancient times, the area was considered the country's center of power, learning, and culture. Today, slow economic development has led Bihar to becoming India's poorest state. Marred by poor infrastructure, the state has garnered a reputation for crime and intercaste violence. And while the government has made dramatic improvements in governance throughout the past decade, foreigners are warned to exercise extreme caution while traveling in Bihar.
We are officially on both sides of the river in Bihar. We have passed the border and we are Bihar country. And this is supposedly the lawless land of India.
Dustin feels horrible. I'm tired still. Huge communication problems between us and the boat guys. But we'll try to overcome them. Gory, we go over to side right here. Huh? I don't know, it's just a completely different kettle of fish with having other guys on our boat than doing it all by yourself.
We're going to get some shade.
We're gonna try to sit right underneath of it. We're going past it though.
I know, that's what I was saying. I should put the oars up and I can grab onto a branch.
You can't reach a branch. So one of the realizations that I just came to is that, I mean, it's a stupid situation we got ourselves into. Like, why are we going through Bihar with all the stories, you know? But our boatmen are scared shitless.
They can hear you, man.
I'm scared too. Some sort of god up there got us this far, and it's gonna get us the rest of the way. It has to, because I'm coming home. I'm gonna come home.
So tomorrow we should arrive in the capital of Bihar. It's called Patna, and it'll be our last probably big city that we get to before Dhaka. Kicking me out.
Gory explained it to me yesterday that, like, how dangerous this actually is, and how he went through like 5 boatmen before he found Kedarna, who was willing to come with him through this area. No one wanted to go. They just said, no, it's not worth it. Should we get some fish?
What?
Fish?
Fish little.
Chota.
Chota.
Bara. One of the problems with not speaking Hindi as your first language is you have no idea how to pronounce anything, and for the last few days our friends have just been making fun of us constantly. How does Dustin say it?
Bahar se. Every time Bahar. No Bahar. Bihar. Mangar no. Munger. Yeah.
Munger.
Munger. Yeah.
Munger. Munger. It's like French almost.
Munger.
Just gotta act mean when you're in Bihar. I'm glad they're getting a laugh anyways. Bihar. Welcome to Patna.
See, one of the positive aspects of having like Gori and Kedarna be with us is that they know where to park the boat. Like we would never have thought to park the boat here, like at a government houseboat, which is very, very safe.
But does it go down to ocean?
Jetty.
Jetty. Bhagalpur safe?
Bhagalpur safe, but 300 kilometers. No.
Too much.
They're discussing of what's safe or not. And all these guys have been down the river, I think.
66 किलोमीटर है आज मत जाइए कल जाइएगा
कल जाइएगा तो शाम तक.
They're now saying that down there on both sides of the river, it's not safe. Everyone's got revolver, and they always look to see who's coming and look to see who's going, and might pose us some problems.
This is pepper spray. If man come with gun, psh, chill out. They're just laughing at me. I don't want to insult anyone from Bihar. Like, there's just such extreme poverty, you know? That's what happens when you have like such extreme poverty, is that crime goes up, right? So it's either Adrian and I go on our own, completely on our own, or we go with these guys and we do it their way, basically. So we have to race through Bihar.
We're going to a hotel here in Patna, and we're going to spend the night here because it's safe. So it's 4 o'clock in the morning. We got a few hours of sleep in a hotel last night. We have 4 or 5 days left in Bihar if we row almost 100K a day, which is unbelievable. And if Dustin and I aren't able to do that, the guys will not just let us float. They're gonna go back in a row, and we'll all take turns if that has to happen. So there's a good chance that if this goes wrong and we do get robbed, then it will be the end of our trip, and we won't be able to make it to Dhaka, at least in a boat. So here's to not getting robbed, and here's to getting out of Bihar safe.
Early morning. 2 hours of sleep. Long day ahead. But a good day ahead.
Everything's going a lot more smoothly. We've done like 25K and it's 9 in the morning. The sun's just coming out and getting hot. And I think we're cruising pretty fast.
I totally forgot what it was like to be out here in the sun. I think the last time kind of scarred me.
I challenged Kedarna to an arm wrestling competition once we get out of Bihar. You! And he told me anywhere, anytime. 56 years old and he tossed me around like a rag doll. You're going down, Kedarna. I found some fireworks today and we're gonna set them off our boat.
So when Adrian lit those fireworks last night, my first reaction is that he blew his head off because I just saw this huge. Whoa! Ash and I have rode 60K already. We're both already exhausted. I feel like it's bedtime, but it's not even noon yet, so. decided that when I get the money, I'm gonna rig up a team for the dragon boat races in Regina, Saskatchewan. And it'll be Adrian and I. And then we're gonna get our buddies from Assagat to come with us. There'll just be 4 of us against a team of 10. We'll see what happens.
Is a tower. Do not touch and boat going.
He doesn't want to hit the concrete, or he doesn't want to hit like the crane or something like that. Like it's so good that they're here because Adrian and I just would have went to the fastest part of the current and just went out of control and probably like smashed into that. That's what I would have done. Namaste.
We went 80 kilometers today. That's an 80-kilometer blister. That's what you get.
The strategy now, because is not to get too close to the shore because it's supposed to be dangerous. So we just rip in the middle of the river, not getting too close to anything or anyone until we hit our destination. We just might have to sleep on the boat again. Last couple days I got like this rash on my scrotum. Sounds fun, huh?
I got one.
Right at the beginning, yeah, Adrian has one too.
I haven't been touching sacks.
Yeah, I don't know what it's from. Do you want to show us your scrot? No?
No scrotes. This is ridiculous. We're going as fast as we were on our old boat, but this boat's 10 times harder to row. All I want for my birthday right now is for it to rain. It's the monsoon. It rained almost every day when we were in Varanasi. The second we get on our boat, it just turns into like summer again with no rain and just super hot and super humid. Someone's plotting against us. I read this really crappy CIA novel, and the motto in it was to the success of our hopeless task. And that's what this seems like right now. It's just hopeless. Like, what are we doing? It's just hopeless.
Look at the exhaustion. The pain and suffering. Oh.
At this point, the river is 7K wide, apparently. I can't see this side. There's an island in the middle, and I can barely see. I can't see the side on that side.
So this looks like it might be our very first rainfall on part 2 of our trip. It's going to be interesting because we have no idea how well our boat's going to hold out.
Oh, I've been waiting for this for so long.
Oh, California.
My first anchor toss.
Did you attach the back of the rope to anything?
What, did you untie it?
Meet me at the border. We're really not that far.
I was having an awful day, but it's cool and it's amazing just like the difference it makes mentally for you. Just having like a reprise from that intense heat. The boat is almost rocking so much that water's coming over the sides. We've never been in waves like this before.
We're rocking to the extent that the water's almost coming right into the boat. Holy shit.
Right now, I think it's better to row than just to sit in the same spot because we're not getting any further out of the area that we're not supposed to be in.
An entire village underwater. So one strategy that I was thinking about, that rather than staying like, you know, a couple hours in a night in a village, spend a week at a time in a village or 4 or 5 days so we get to know the people, we can see how they work. The boatmen don't want to and they don't think it's safe. We always talk about the pros and cons to every situation, and there's both, you know? Avoiding villages and avoiding people is definitely not an option, and we just have to get lucky, I guess. Basically.
I'm losing my mind. Really, it's destroying me. I can't function. All I want to do is this. And hit something. Not someone, just something. But there's so much confusion on this boat. Everything is just a mess. And we have to stop. We have to stop somewhere today. So we're going village hunting now. We just talked to one dude. He seemed really nice. He invited us to come to his house, but Gory and Kitar said no. So we keep going to the next one. How was it?
Good. I had some business to do out there. Next to the Cobra area. There were tons of them.
Tons of holes?
Yeah. I was scared that a cobra would come out and bite my wang. There's no chopping that off.
Gory, can I have some pan?
Pan, we are very famous.
I want some. There's nothing on the boat that like he really cares about. He has like 2 changes of pants, shirt or whatever, some underwear. But you don't mess with the pound bag. That's the heart and soul of this trip. It's really cool how they make it. There's like 5 different ingredients that go into it.
Yeah, like this. And after?
It's really hard to understand Gory and Kadarna half the time because you got
Indian pan.
I have a mouthful of Indian pan. You talk like this. And then when you're like, Munger. Maybe that's why. Maybe we should say Munger or Har. More. It hurts my mouth. I look. Yeah, okay. Okay, well you tell us too what you think.
Maybe we should, when we first go, do you want to bring the camera in a way, or is that just gonna scare the shit out of people, you think?
Yeah, let's leave it in here for a minute or 2.
Yeah.
We're gonna go check this place out. We're not gonna take the camera right off the bat, just we don't want to scare people right now. So we'll let you know if this is a good place to stay or not. Namaste.
My name is Mukesh Singh.
Mukesh Singh.
Patagi. Patagi.
I don't know, I think they just want to challenge you maybe.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
We should do it.
You can do it, I'll film you.
Who wants this competition? Rock. You?
Let's
do it up. Some sort of competition going on. I don't know. I'm involved in it now. There's no way in hell.
Gets me thinking all the things I could.
You're strong, man.
Sit thinking, drinking, bad, not good. It makes me just don't act the way that I should. I still keep wondering all the things I do.
Oh, I got one. I had one.
Yes, you do.
No more. I'm so happy to be back in a town instead of just sitting on the boat. I get boat legs. I can't walk when I get off the boat because I've been on it for so long.
So no problem to travel there?
Yeah.
Yeah? Great.
Thank you. It's flooded almost right up to the houses. They're super welcoming and they want us to camp here and they say it's safe. The only problem is there's cobras. Many cobras around, and we explained to them that our tent is cobra proof. It's just the same, man. It's like what I've been saying for a long time. It's just people are good.
Indians told Bhoot Bangla.
Is that a ghost?
Ghost, yes, yes. Oh, yes.
It just kind of clicks once in a while. It's like, where actually am I? You know, like, this is what I'm doing. Like, it's just surreal. It's just mind-blowing, you know?
It's an awesome experience, but it's just really, really tiring at the same time. But like, new life is sort of being breathed into me right now.
And I think today I realized that it was the first time I really, really appreciated being in India. Bye-bye. Thanks again.
That was the hardest I've ever rode in my life ever.
Break. Roka naija.
Everyone has motorboats around here. They can fly twice as fast as our boat. We're just like a sitting duck.
This is where there's tons of flooding and there's hundreds of thousands of people had an exodus from their villages. The route that we were planning is impossible to do with our boat.
No.
That was absolutely what I did not want to hear.
We have no idea what we're gonna have to do in the next few days.
This just might be the end of our boat.
Before we were just completely oblivious to everything. We gotta learn, man. And fast.